The grass is always greener on the other side. So often that old trite phrase applies to our love lives. The luster begins to wear off of relationships, and people we shouldn't be attracted to, like the ex of a friend, pop up on our radar. Michelle Walton is a couples communication scholar, and she's here to tell me more about it. Michelle, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
That's a very awkward and strange situation that most people end up being in at some point in their life, being attracted to a friend's ex.
It's true. So really, that is today's love lesson, and it was inspired by the love life of Simon Cowell, reality TV's notorious judge. So I think most of us know that he's leaving bachelorhood for fatherhood, but it's how he did it. He got together with the soon-to-be former wife of a friend of his.
A big-time realtor up in New York, yeah.
Yes, and now they're going to have a kid together. So that beckons the question, should dating the former mate of a friend be off limits? That's the question.
Right.
And amongst relationship expert circles, that's the great dating debate, and the answer is it's a no. However, an AskMen.com survey found that men kind of have a man law. You know, you don't date a friend's ex. However, even though 90% of them don't want to hear about their ex being with one of their friends, men are more likely to do it than women.
I believe it.
But women have a girl code which is a lot more feisty and aggressive. Hands off my man, even if I'm not dating him anymore.
Wow. Forever. He's dead to us all.
That's it, forever. But the truth be told, that either way it goes, men and women kind of like the taste of the forbidden fruit. You know, that's biblical.
Indeed.
So, you know, basically in today's world, though, when you find yourself in a situation where you're dating a friend's ex, it's doom and gloom, because you almost sabotage the possible relationship and the friendship is absolutely over.
Now, is there any way to safely do this at all? I mean, obviously I'm going to sit here and say, well, we can be mature, we're adults, you guys aren't seeing each other, maybe it's been 6 months, maybe it's been a few years, maybe that other person has moved on and married and have kids. I'm assuming there are situations where it can happen, but like you said, 9 times out of 10, it's just trouble.
9 times out of 10, it is trouble. And so those of us in the expert genre, you know, we've come up with some great tips, and this is what I say. Time it, tell it, and take it. Okay? If you find yourself in a situation where you're dating your friend's ex, make sure that it's the right time, that their relationship is over, or just don't deal with it altogether. You know, tell it. Have courtesy and have respect for that friend and say, hey, listen, that hottie you dated last year, yeah, we've been going out. Okay? Let them know. But then take it. Take on those consequences that are probably going to happen when they find out. You may lose a friendship. You may or may not have had the opportunity to be in a good relationship with that friend. But it's going to have reverb, and it's not going to work out in the end, more than likely. However, there is an anecdote to this. Shania Twain, country music singer, you know, you've heard in the news how her first relationship ended when her friend got together with her husband and broke up their relationship. She found solace in the friend's husband, and now they're together, happily married. So there it is.
So they just swapped. And that
basically they swapped.
That happens with surprising regularity.
Yes, it does amongst married couples. So that's kind of the same activity amongst married couples.
We've both been cheated on. They commiserate, and they're bonding. They've got something in common. And they hate the other two. So
and now we're together. So, but either way, you know, it can work out in some instances, but more than likely, it's a no.
No, don't do it.
That's love lesson.
Michelle says no. Don't date that friend's ex. All right, Michelle, good seeing you again.
Good seeing you, thank you.
Michelle's on Twitter. Just do the Twitter thing at MW Love Lessons.